peeps? I'm back on the beach this morning, on the super unique beach here on the Black Sea in Georgia. I love these stones. It's not something that I'm used to. It's not something that I'm used to seeing, because typically when I go to beaches, and all the beaches I go to in the Philippines and in Asia, just came from the Seychelles, white sandy beaches, really, really beautiful. Here, it's all big stones, and it's a really nice big beach. So it's a little bit unusual for me, but it's really, really nice. You see out there on the Black Sea, it's pretty awesome, pretty ominous looking, but I like it. The weather's nice and cool, nice place to be, man. Batumi here in Georgia, very cool place. Doing, man? Well, we're driving a little road trip over here, like we mentioned, going to Ushguli, the top of the world. Actually, it's the highest point in Europe. We're trying to make our way out there. It's raining like crazy. A beautiful day, liquid sunshine. You gotta love driving in this kind of stuff sometimes, right? If you guys like some of the stuff that you see, you really have to like and subscribe on some of these videos, because I'll keep on traveling and I'll keep on making videos, and hopefully you keep on watching. Driving in the rain here in Georgia, the country Georgia, not the state. Well, my peeps, we drive along through these villages and everything, and we always see cows and things, but the other things that we also see here are pigs. A lot of pigs just walking around, and it was just a little while ago that we were driving through town and a wild boar was walking across the road. It was quite shocking. We were looking for a cafe or something like this to stop and have a coffee, but really, by the looks of things, I really don't think that's going to happen. There's a cow there, though. Plenty of steak. Skinny cows. This is what it's like. This is one of the villages you pass through as you go on your little road trip here in Georgia. That's what it looks like. All right, my people, now where it's pouring rain, but we needed to stop. So we stopped in this village, and we needed to use a toilet. On Google Maps, it says there's a cafe here, which there's not. But we're in this little village in somebody's yard, and we're using a toilet. People are really nice over here. They're very friendly. They're really helpful. There's a store behind here on the side of the road, and we thought, okay, it said cafe on Google Maps. So we thought, okay, let's try and see if this is a cafe, and it's totally not. But the people are really super nice, and they invited us in. They let us use the toilet, and I think we're walking over here to see if there's a restaurant, which I think there is some kind of a thing in this building behind us. So let's take a look and see what happens. Well, my peeps, I was wrong. We were just over there a minute ago. Here's the store, there's the road. There's a restaurant here, there's a cafe. And this is what it looks like for some local people. A nice guy over there keeping the fire warm. And that's the kitchen. And they put some food out for us. And this is the cafe. Nice. Tomatoes, cucumbers, homemade bread, some cheese. Awesome. All right, I guess you just get what you get, but these people just keep on giving. So far, nobody has spoken English at all. And we haven't said anything besides gesture. We want to eat. We get all kinds of great stuff. Tomatoes, homemade bread, homemade cheese, eggplants, beans, potatoes, all locally grown, of course. Right out there in the garden, as you can see. Well, this is pretty awesome stuff, man. Really nice. Here's the guy watching the fire. All right, well, the cool thing is, that's the place that we just ate, right there, right here on the side of the road as we were driving. We just happened to stop by there. We were eating in that little building right there. The cool thing about that is when we wanted to pay, you know, of course, we went in and said, you know, how much do I owe you for all that food? And nobody speaks English very well, but in broken English and in terms, they said, well, how much do you want to pay? So we got to pay whatever we wanted to pay for the food that we ate. It's just pretty awesome, actually. And very, very nice people, very kind. So we gave them obviously a just amount, but it was pretty cool, man. It was a pretty cool experience. Loved it. Well, here we go, off-road again in Georgia, finding our way. Maybe I shouldn't be going this way. This is actually quite a narrow way. I don't think I can go back now. Oh. Yeah. Well, these are some pretty awesome roads we got to drive on to get down here. Right beside this torrent of a river. Totally off-road. Trying to get up there into the mountains. Slowly and surely. But they're rebuilding some of the road over here, as you can see to my left. And they're making it a little bit more passable. But we were originally up there trying to cross that way, and we couldn't. Because you got to a section like this, where we just pretty much almost fell off with the Jeep here. So we had to back up all the way and continue this way, which is also quite all right. Probably safer than going the other way. But these are the types of things you got to deal with when you're off-roading out here in these dangerous roads going up the mountains. Well, folks, it doesn't, we're not quite there yet. We're still on our way. Beautiful river down here in a great valley that we're climbing up into the mountains. It doesn't look very steep, but it is very steep, and it's a steep decline and incline going up the other way. It's really, really nice. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful scenery out here, man. Spectacular. It's a pretty awesome road, man, going up here. You can see the snow-covered peaks that are right there. The road we came up on just down there, and we're still going up and up and up. Pretty awesome. Well, this is the beginning of the place where I actually wanted to venture off to. This is a place called Ushguli, and Ushguli is the highest constantly inhabited town in Europe. We're at 8,000 feet up here, and this is the beginning of the town as you enter it, and it's like super old. It's been here for 700 years or more, and this is where we're gonna hang out. Let's have a look around. Man, this shit is real. So this beautiful place of Ushguli is comprised of a few villages built together back in the day. Now this is back in the 8th century, remember, right? So you have that one over there, and a great river running down through here. You have this one right here, which is really cool. And you have the one that's further on, that's down there. Now, when we first drove in, we passed a little one as well, so there's one further on that you can't see. We're walking around town. This church right here that we see was built in 1112. My God, this is totally awesome. 1112. A lot of these buildings were built back in the 9th century, 10th century, like that. Even before that. This place is still as it was however many hundreds of years ago. Still heating with wood. Women doing all the work. So we're down that street. I guess we're this way. It's an awesome place. Even though we're remote and rural over here, there's still some cafes. I'm just wondering if there's a Starbucks. Pretty nice, man. I'm loving it. Beautiful place. This place is really great. Walking around in here, because of the 8,000 foot elevation, it's a bit hard to breathe. It's a little bit more tiring than it normally is, but it's a pretty awesome village to walk through. Well, my peeps, back there is the road we drove in on. You see way over there. Way in, where's Mr. Finger? There's Mr. Finger, way over there by the dog. That's the road that we drove in on, all the way up around the corner of the mountain. And normally, you know, you catch me staying in some pretty nice places around the world, doing all kinds of things. This is a pretty cool place. But because we were so rural, today we're in a guest house. There's the kid freezing. We're about to go down for dinner. We got a portable heater. And all our junk is sitting over here. Toilet is over there. Outside there is the person's house. We're in a guest house today, freezing our butts off. But the cool thing about this guest house is like $20. We get to stay the night, and that includes dinner and it includes breakfast. That's pretty awesome. So, hanging out doing that today, man. Something different. Something different every day. The snow-peaked mountains in the morning. This place looks awesome. Look at that over there, man. Couldn't see that last night because there's so much rain. It's supposed to rain again today, so this is all going to be gone soon, but that's what it looks like from the balcony. Here in Ushguli. Wow, look at this place, man. Ushguli is amazing. Comprised of a few cities, a few towns, this one and that one back there. And of course there's one right over there, which is the one we were walking in yesterday. Totally stunning. The sun's starting to come up. It's 7 a.m. and 3 degrees outside. 8,000 foot elevation, really super nice. You walk down here and you look at the view. It's spectacular. Can't get enough of this place, man. We're leaving this morning though, heading out on another road trip. Gonna go see something else. But the thing is, we gotta drive down that mountain that we came up, which is gonna be another adventure today.
Everything's gonna be alright.